Okay, so today we're going to pick up where we left off and continue talking about out-of-order processors. And things are going to start to get a little complicated, but that's good. We don't want to build, well, we want to try to build simple things, but we also want to build high-performance things. So let's start talking about some more complex out-of-order processors than we talked about last time. So last time we talked about in-order processors, and we introduced a scoreboard. And then we started to talk some about in-order, where the front end of the machine is in order and the issue is in order, but the write back and the commit are out of order. That also uses scoreboard. And today we're going to start talking about things that even have higher performance. And this is sort of roughly put in a sort of order of performance and sort of what people build if they actually want high performance in their computer systems. And we're going to start talking about in order in the front end, out of order in the back end, and we're going to have to introduce things like a reorder buffer and a store buffer. And then we're going to talk about a machine which has in order front end and all the back stages that are out of order, which may not make a whole lot of sense because out of order commit starts to look a little odd. Likewise, that's the case for this processor. And so why does out of order commit look a little odd? Well, when you start to have out of order commit, it's very possible that you could, if you want to have a precise exceptions point, depending on how you sort of implement that processor, and depending on where you put the commit point, if you put the commit point, let's say at the end of the pipe, it's very possible you'll commit results to your register file or your architectural register file before you know that those results are good. So you've basically just executed instructions and committed information which is not correct in program order. And we'll show some examples of that today. And then finally, we're going to talk about sort of the highest performance thing here, which is a in-order fetch, out-of-order issue, out-of-order execute, and write back, and then finally an in-order commit. So this, you can have precise exceptions, have a commit point at the end of the pipe. And for this, we need to introduce an issue queue, which is where the instructions sort of live for a while as they are getting ready to go issue. And this allows us to do out-of-order issue. Just to recall back our motivating examples. We're going to be using this example throughout today's lecture again. Two different instruction code sequences, not dependent on each other. You should be able to execute these things in parallel if you had enough parallelism in your machine. And we talked about this already, so I'm going to skip past the in-order machine and get to in-order, front end and issue, and out of order, write back and commit.